As you see here, we're back with The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. First off, the storyline pretty much is that they get to the mountain and they see the dragon and things happen, and that's pretty much the plot. So, watching my own review of the first episode of this Hobbit trilogy, I realized I enjoyed it, and I also watched it in 48 frames per second, and this time around I didn't, which sucks, because there was no option for high frame rate. So I can't do any comments on that, and I actually wish there was a option, and I would have totally paid more to watch that. So if you can, you probably can, go watch it in 48 frames per second. Anyway, enough of just my rant. What did I like about this film? Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug was just amazing, and just to see him in action and just to see that great dragon moving about and doing his thing was just wow. I've been waiting an entire year for this, and I was not disappointed. And also newcomer Evangelina Lilly from Lost is also here. Just for the fact that Cumberbatch and Lily are in this film is good enough for me, and I totally was not disappointed, like I said. So her character was a add-on, and she's sort of like a love interest of Legolas. Welcome back, Orlando Bloom. And hilariously enough, casting Luke Evans in this movie makes like there's two Legolases now, but not really. So I enjoyed her, the fact that she was even in this movie, though the lines that she gave was sort of awkward, as she sort of had a love interest with one of the dwarves. I don't know, I think it was Dory or Ori, or I don't know any of the dwarves. So that's going back to what I don't like about this film. I addressed this in my last review of The Hobbit. I don't really care about the dwarves because I can't remember all of them and all their names, and they're actually not used all the time. But this time around there's more uses, and I sort of remember them as much, but not really. Though it is an improvement on The Hobbit. And also there are some crazy scenes of action scenes, such as the river down, and there's this barrel action where it goes like, that's pretty cool, to, are you serious, this is still going on, to, wow, that was pretty cool. So like I said in the My Hobbit review, they have around 3 hours to play with, so they do drag things out a bit, and I'm totally fine with that because it's Lord of the Rings related Peter Jackson. Overall, I have nothing much to complain about this film, really. It does it well. Sure, there are even less character development in terms of everybody, but I mean, Thorin Oakenshield grew, and Cumberbatch came out as Smaug, so you totally see his character, and Thorin Oakenshield has become more king-like. And also, welcome Stephen Fry. I totally did not recognize you until the credits rolled. Also, the relationship between Bilbo and Balin was just really encouraging, and I totally dug that. So I do hope they have more lines in the last film, There and Back Again, which is next year, probably December. Last time I checked, I think it was June, but I doubt it'll be in June. That's way too packed. And also, I guess there's this one plus for this movie I really enjoyed was Lee Pace as Ferndale, referred into in the novel as the Elven King. So he was pretty cool, badass, whoa, that's crazy looking. One thing I don't like was the whole Gandalf thing. I think he was developed more, and I really liked his this characterization with this band, but this time he's off again, though I give them props for actually showing me where he went and what he did, so high five. So yeah, I'm jumping around. I mean, it's like a mixed bag for me. I enjoyed Smaug. This movie is all about Smaug, and he was pretty badass, and I totally enjoy that. The whole Luke Evans, Bard the Bowman sort of thing about Dale, and like that whole city sort of was just, I felt they could have cut that down a bit and made other things longer. And also, just to end with this review, is that I don't really remember what I read of The Hobbit, so I don't know how faithful this adaptation was, so tell me what they could have fixed or what could they have improved. And pretty much, yeah, this was a mixed bag. I felt better. I guess it's just the fact that this is an in-between movie, that it didn't feel like there was a real beginning and there's no real end, so I would say that I enjoyed the first one better, but it's the fact that The Unexpected Journey is the first movie, but I guess it's an alright middle film for sure, unlike Hunger Games. Catching Fire felt weird, but then at least that's a completed story, or some say. But anyway, that's it. Anyway, that's it for this movie review of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Go watch it. Like I said, high frame rate if you can. Give the extra money to support the actual image and imaginings of Peter Jackson, because I would if I had the chance. Anyway, that's all. See ya.